Hello? Is it is this Jennifer? Hey, what's up? Yeah, it's Kenny. Do you remember me? Not really. So what's up? What are you up to? What you doing? Oh, you're asleep? Oh, it is kind of late, but I didn't really think you would be sleeping this late. So yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. So I will call you back someday when you're free or when you're not sleeping. Okay. What's up, Tim? You fucking bastard, dude. You're a fucking party pooper, man. We went out last night. Yeah, it was me, Sean, Jim, and the other wings. We went out. We had massive fucking fun, dude. We almost got kicked out of the fucking bar. Where were you? Oh man, you were just so you were always fucking party pooping, dude. It's whatever though. Anyway, I gotta make some calls. So yeah, I'll call. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call you later, and we're gonna set up something, and we're gonna fucking go out and massage, and we're gonna pick up some chicks. Fuck it. Alright, you fucked up last night. It's whatever. It's cool, dude. Alright, so later. Hey, what's up? It's Erica, right? Huh? You sure? This can't be the wrong number. You sure you're not Erica and just like messing with me right now? Damn. Wow. So that damn girl gave me the wrong number. Anyway, just kidding with you. Hey, what's up, Jennifer? It's Kenny, that crazy fun guy you met the other day at the supermarket. You know, the one that picked you up in the Lamborghini, trying to impress you. Yeah, what's up? What's up? Oh, you remember me. Alright, you know what? Just for that, just because you remember me, our first date is on me. Everything. We're not even gonna go Dutch. It's on me. The first date. Alright, that's my promise. So anyway, I'm just here chilling. Yeah, I'm not really I had a lot of work, but I just like took a 5 minute break and decided to call you. So what is a girl like you up to today? What's your story? Hmm. Okay. Sort of interesting. Not that fun. You seem like a fun girl, but we could work on it. Hey, anyway, Erica, I'm gonna call you back a bit later because I'm sort of busy. But I have a lot of stuff on my plate to do right now, so hopefully we'll get to set up something for either later or tomorrow, depending on how my schedule is. So yeah, so I'll call you back. And by the way, I love your energy. You're not nervous on the phone at all. That's pretty good. I'm really impressed. Okay, cool. Later. Alright guys, hope you like the little intro. I'm not an actor or anything, but just trying it out. Perhaps I'll get into the acting industry. Anyway, the why, hows, and when of calling a girl for the first time. Calling a girl for the first time is very nerve-wracking. And any guy can attest to this. It's akin to jumping in the cold shower in the middle of the winter. That's how it is when having to have to call a girl for the first time. So let's deal with why. Why should I call a girl opposed to texting? Number one, you can't really transfer emotions through text, but you could through words. So when you call a girl, you can actually convey more directly to her what it is you're, let's say, feeling, or what it is you're trying to communicate. So through text, a girl can pretty much get your text message. Boop, okay, cool. Kenny, boop, discarded. It's just going down the drain. When you're on the phone with a girl, she can't just ignore what the fuck you're saying. She would have to hear it. She would have to either let it sink in or deal with the fact that you're actually communicating with her. So that's why it's advantageous to actually call over text. I'm not saying this is the rule all of the time, but eventually you will have to call the girl. Most times, 99% of the times, if you're trying to get into a girl's pants, you're trying to get her on a date, 99% of the times you will have to call her eventually, before the date, before hooking up. It's just the rule. It's just how it is. Alright, now, when should you call the girl? This is another important one that lots of guys fumble. You don't want to call at any crazy time, any stupid times. I know a lot of guys in the past who've made this common mistake of, let's say, calling the girl for the first time at 11 p.m. I mean, what the fuck could possibly be going through your head to call a girl at 11 p.m.? Some guys even call girls at 4 a.m. I remember a crazy little thing, and this actually goes to show how crazy it is. I was talking to a girl a few months ago. This is the chick whom I hooked up with. So we were just talking about random shit about guys and girls and dating and shit, and she had mentioned to me that a guy had called her at 4 in the fucking morning the other day. 4 a.m. And the dude was so nonchalant about it. He was so like blasé and chilled about it. Like, this is normal. He woke the fucking girl up. So that is crazy. You don't want to be calling at any crazy time. This is my rule when it comes to it. I call girls between 11 a.m. and 8:30 p.m. That's it. 11 a.m., 8:30 p.m. That's usually the best time. When in the evenings, or let's say even better, 6 p.m., 6 o'clock in the evening, I find is the best time when a girl usually, wants to relate. But, and it sort of depends on where you're at on the globe. Because, how can I put this? American girls are pretty lazy. I'm sorry to offend some people, but it's very typical that American girls would actually still be in bed up until 11 a.m. And that's just ridiculous. Girls in the Caribbean are usually up at 4:30 a.m., 5 a.m. It's very rare that you'll hear a case of a girl in the Caribbean islands being in bed at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. That's pretty rare for a girl in the islands. So it sort of depends on where you're at. And you would know this. So if you're in, let's say, New York somewhere, and it's the weekend, you don't want to call a girl at 11 a.m. because most likely she's still in bed, just got up, still groggy. So you want to wait until, let's say, the evening, or call her between 1 p.m. and, let's say, 7 p.m. That's the ideal time to make the first call. When a girl will have had, she would have been open, at least she would have been on a phone doing a thing, and she has her phone in her hand anyway. So that's a perfect time to call. Now, one strategy I love when it comes to calling girls for the first time, because as I said, anxiety is a big deal. Guys feel nervous about the phone call, the first phone call, that is. To alleviate this, what I usually do, well, in the past, is I would phone a friend. I would phone a buddy, a wing, a guy friend, whatever. Or even a girl who I chat good with, and we talk a lot of shit. So I would phone her, and, we'd just talk some random shit. And it's usually a lively conversation. Just as you've seen at the beginning of the video, where I simulated a chat with a buddy. So I would call up a friend, talk shit for about 20 seconds, just to build my state, just to pump my state, my energy, my spirit, whatever. So that's what you want to do. You want to get your energy up before you call the girl whom you're intended to call for the first time. Right? So you don't want to actually make the first phone call from a sort of dejected state, from a lowered state. You want to make the first phone call in a high energy sort of way, you know. So that's a key thing I do all the time, what I used to do in the past. Before calling a chick who I really want to call, I would phone a friend, talk shit, high energy, blah 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 blah, full force, just energy is high. And right after that, I would phone the girl who I really wanted to call, and I would still maintain this high energy, and it'll make for a better conversation than if I was to call like, so, what's up, girl? Instead of calling like that, I would be like, hey, so what's up? Yeah, you know, so you want your energy to be high, and it alleviates and eliminates nervousness. So you want to phone someone before you phone the girl whom you really intend on calling. Alright, so let me see if I have any more little tips to give on this. That might just be it. So once again, guys, just to rehash or to summarize, remember, you don't want to call after 9:30 p.m. unless the girl agrees to this, unless this is mutually agreed on. So you don't want to call after 9 p.m. It's too late. You don't want to call her before 11 a.m. It's just too early. To get rid of the nervousness and anxiety, you want to phone a friend or phone anyone who you chat well with before you actually call the girl. And it's important to call the girl at least some point before trying to hook up with her, because she get a better sense of who you are, how you sound, how you interact, how you communicate. So that's why it's great to call her. Okay, so with those 3 tips, I'm gonna leave it there. Alright, so just remember, last tip. When conversing with a girl over the phone, and like I said, this is all about your energy. You wanna come from, or you wanna have the right energy. Not to be boring, bland, and subdued. Okay, you want to be lively. For the first conversation, this initial convo, you want to be lively. You want to have good spirits. And don't stay on the phone for an hour. Not even 2 minutes. You pump her state, her energy, for 2 minutes, a minute and a half. And you tell her, hey, basically, I'm going to call you back at a later time when I'm a bit freer, and so forth. So the first conversation, the initial conversation, is not to dive into a whole dialogue of 3 hours. It's not what the first conversation is for. It's literally just to make the girl hear your voice, and likewise you hear her, and you take it from there.